Hello, and welcome to this series of videos in which we will show you how to create custom pages and controls for your Essence portal using ASP.NET and C#. And in this video, we will handle the use of basement calls. Now, let me tell you a little bit more about basement calls using an example of creating a new organization. Organization has two mandatory fields that I fill out here, name and city. And even though I filled two fields, there are four values here because there is a created and a modified, and these fields are automatically filled when I create or modify an organization here. Now let's dive into the configurator and let me show you where these values are coming from. So using system tools, let's bring up the quick editor, and I'm going to log on to the portal here using my editor login. So this is the business entity quick editor, and we're going to dive a little bit deeper into the properties here. And here we have the property created. Property created here on the right has a specific source, and that source is filled with a basement function. There are a number of basement functions, and in the configuration you can create those basement functions here, and there are a number of groups. So for example, we have functions to get a date or to generate the first date of the month or the last date of the previous. You can find all kinds of functions here. And one of the functions, and that's the one that is used here, is the current date time. So let's pick this function here. This is the basement call that is used in the configuration, and I will show you how to use exactly the same basement call in the page that we created last time. So let's go into the page here in Visual Studio, and let's add another line here, and we want to give the current date time here in the page. So we're going to create an ASP label here. Let's call it label right now, and of course run it is server, because that will make it possible to go into the code behind of this page. Now we're going to have a date time here, and we'll call that right now. And right now it's a date time, which we are going to use the silver portal functions. And silver portal functions, we're going to pick the basement call execute. And that function has three parameters here, and the first one is the basement call. So I paste in here the basement call exactly as I used in the configuration. Then I give two empty strings, and we're going to talk about that later on, but let's keep it simple for this video. So this will bring up the result from that function, and then we're going to say label right now dot text is right now, and we're going to cast it to a string, and that string we're going to format as days, and then months, and the year. Let's add a space, and then hours and minutes here. That's how I want to format the date time right now. Okay, let's save the changes here and refresh the page here, and voila, we have the same result we can use the same basement functions as are used in the configuration to keep it consistent using Silver Portal functions BasementCall execute.